I think we are going to be connected. How does God's design of you give you messaging that attract your ideal clients? As a Christian entrepreneur and business owner, I know that we want to seek to find alignment really between our faith and our work, the work that we do in the marketplace. One of the most powerful tools for doing this is to really understand God's design of you. You know, your values, your personality, your strengths, your talents, your experiences, and your spiritual gifts. They can all serve, and they do serve as a foundation for attracting your ideal clients. So by understanding God's design for you, that really is the foundation for your God-centered business. He created you to be someone else's solution through your business, and I know that He has equipped you with everything that you need to fulfill your part in His story. This design not only shapes how you show up in life, but it also provides you with clear messaging, a clear strategy for your business. So in this video today, we're going to explore how embracing God's design of you, your God-given design, can really help you to attract the people that you're meant to serve. Hey there, wise woman. This is Deneen TV, your Christian business growth strategist and clarity coach. And I've helped hundreds of women just like you learn to have a God-centered business that is perfect for them. And in this video, we're going to look at 5 different areas of your design that God uses to make your messaging more dynamic and to attract those ideal clients. So, are you with me? If you're here with me live, I'd love for you to say hello this morning, and I've got it over here, so I would love to know that you're here. Okay, the first one that we're going to go looking at is to lead with your values in your messaging. Lead with your values. Now, values are those core principles that really drive all of your decisions, all of your actions. And as a Christian entrepreneur, your values, of course, yours and mine, are first rooted in biblical teachings and in our relationship with Jesus. God has given each of us various values to fulfill in our individual part of His plan. Your values are those things that are the most important to you and in the way that you want to live, in the way that you want to work and run your business. Values really determine your priorities. So that means when you're behaving in a way that matches your values, you feel satisfied, you feel content in what you're doing. But when you are doing things that are not aligning with your values, then that's when it just kind of feels wrong. When you communicate these values clearly in your messaging, they actually become a beacon for like-minded individuals who really do resonate with you because they have the same principles. So here's my recommendation. Create content that really highlights your core values in action. For example, if one of your core values is integrity, share stories where you have made tough decisions that reflect integrity in your business. You can write blog posts, you can record podcast episodes, or you can just create your social media content that explains how these values can benefit your clients. So I hope you heard that. I hope you can add that if it's not already there. Okay, second thing that we're going to talk about is to let your personality shine in your brand voice. Now, what does that mean? To let your personality shine in your brand voice. Well, you know, your personality is an essential part of God's design, and it really plays a significant role in your brand's messaging. So, think about this. Are you more introverted and reflective, or are you more outgoing and energetic? Do you bring calm and wisdom to your clients, or do you inspire them with passion and creativity? When you kind of lean into the personality that God has given you, your brand voice becomes more authentic, more relatable. Your ideal clients will feel that connection with your authenticity, which can be a key factor in building what we all need, trust and loyalty, right? If you really try to force yourself into a style that doesn't really match your personality, your messaging will likely feel like you're forcing it, and people will know that it's inauthentic, which can really turn those potential clients away. Instead, we want to reframe it, right? Instead, let God's design of your personality shine through your content, your conversations, and this is allowing it to attract those who are naturally drawn to you. Allow your personality to really shape the tone of your content. If you're upbeat and energetic, use that lively and engaging language that really reflects you. That could be in your blog posts, your emails, your videos. If you're more thoughtful, reflective, then create content that offers deep insights, thoughtful reflections. I hope this is making sense for you. Go ahead and let me know in the comments, even if you're on the replay. Let me know if this is hitting home for you or how it's hitting home for you. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is to use your expertise to speak to your ideal client's needs. Your expertise to really speak to their needs. Okay, so God has gifted you with unique knowledge, skills, experiences that make you the expert in your field. Even if you don't think you are, you are. This expertise that you have is not random. It is part of His plan for you to use what you have so you can serve others. And so the more you understand, more you embrace these areas where God has made you proficient, the more effective your messaging becomes in attracting the right clients. When you align your messaging with your areas of expertise, you naturally speak to the needs, to the problems, to the desires of your ideal clients. You become the solution that they're seeking because your content really reflects the deep understanding that you have of their pain points, their aspirations, their goals, right? Identify the areas where you have the most experience. This is a note for you. And then create educational content that addresses the problem areas or the questions that are in your industry that people are saying to you. This could be, again, you could start a blog, you could have a webinar, you could create an ebook or a free guide that demonstrates your knowledge and offers really valuable solutions to your clients. I was just wondering if you've created any of these kind of things. Let me know. Okay, that's number 3. So number 4 we're going to talk about is to really leverage your strengths and your talents to provide clarity. Leveraging the strengths and talents to provide clarity. This is because your strengths and talents are gifts from God that really do set you apart from others in your industry. These unique abilities really enable you to perform certain tasks with excellence and with ease. Those things that come easy to you do not come easy to others. We might not think that, but it is true. And this should be reflected in your business messaging. When your messaging really clearly articulates how your strengths and your talents can solve your clients' challenges or help them achieve their goals, you really position yourself as the person that they need. This clarity makes it easier for your ideal clients, those potential ideal clients, to really identify you as the right fit for their needs. So, what should you do? Well, let's reflect on your natural strengths and consider how they can enhance the content that you're producing. If, for example, one of your strengths is storytelling, then create content that shares relatable stories from your life or from your client experiences. If you excel at things like organizing complex ideas, then offer structured how-to guides or frameworks that simplify a process for your audience. think about where are those strengths for you. Okay. Number 5 is to really draw on your experiences and your spiritual gifts to build connection. This really is important, to build connection, to get that know, like, and trust factor, right? So we're going to look finally here at your life experiences and your spiritual gifts that play really a pivotal role in your messaging. And you may not have thought about this before, but I want you to think about it now, because the journey you have walked in, including those challenges, those triumphs, all those things that you have faced, it really gives you relatable stories that can resonate and will resonate with your audience. Whether it's your testimony about overcoming obstacles, or it's your own path to discovering your calling, or even the way you integrate your faith into your business. All of those experiences, your experiences, shape a really powerful narrative. Your life experiences can provide a wealth of content ideas if you're willing to explore that. We call this, in Calling Clarity, the toolbox, the story toolbox. Which stories are you willing to share? Because sharing stories of how your faith has influenced your business decisions, or how specific experiences have shaped your entrepreneurial journey, these are all important. Be authentic in these stories, allowing those potential clients to really see the real person behind your brand. Remember, people buy from people. They do not buy from companies. You're a people. There you go. And again, your spiritual gifts, whether it's teaching or leadership or encouragement or some other one in the list, they can also really be key components to your messaging. When you use these gifts in your business, your ideal clients will definitely be drawn to the wisdom and the value that you offer, often in those deeper levels, those spiritual levels. So, what can you do? Consider how your spiritual gifts can guide the type of content that you create. If you have the gift of teaching, then develop educational content that helps them grow in their knowledge or in their skills. If your gift is something like encouragement, create inspirational content that really motivates your audience to stay on their path with God. What do we have here? So really what we need to do is we need to create content that attracts through God's design, of you. Because God's design of you is intentional, it's purposeful, and by embracing your unique combination of your values and your personality and your expertise and your strengths and your talents and your experiences and your spiritual gifts, all 7 of them, even though we've combined a few today, you can really start to craft messaging that resonates with the very people that God has called you to serve. Rather than chasing all those trends out there or trying to fit into someone else's mold, you can trust that God has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. When your messaging is aligned with His design, you won't have to struggle to attract those ideal clients. They will be drawn to you because they see the reflection of God's purpose at work in you. Every piece of your content should really speak to the needs, the struggles, the desires that your ideal clients are having. Ask yourself right now, what are they struggling with? How can I help them? Then create content that provides solutions, encouragement, or just insight with that authentic voice that really reflects your God-given design. You know, I have found this to be true, and I teach it. When you create content that authentically reflects who God has designed you to be, your messaging becomes really more than just words. And this is important. I want you to hear it. Becomes a ministry. Your business is your ministry. It really speaks to the heart of your ideal clients, offering them more than just a service or a product. It offers them hope. It offers them clarity. It offers them deeper connection with someone who understands what they're going through and their journey. So, my question is, are you ready to know more about God's design of you? Do you want to start working with those clients that God has already designated to you and for you? Well, I've put together that free training that you may have heard about already so that you can have a God-centered business, one that is perfectly designed for you. I'll put the link in the description so that you can get that free training. It's a long training, but you can look at it over a few days. It doesn't have to be in one sitting, because I so believe that by leading with your values, infusing your personality, leveraging your expertise, using your spiritual gifts, doing all that, you'll not only attract the clients that God has called you to serve, but you'll also create lasting impact through your business. That's exciting, right? Let me know in the comments what you are thinking. Make sure if you want to get the training, go to the description, click on that. Also, give me some comments. Like this video. If you're enjoying the content, I ask you to subscribe. And I will see you in the comments. This is Deneen TV. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, be filled to overflowing.